So we have a Crown RR 5200. Let's cut it on and see what it does. Push on the foot pedal. There we go, we see a wrench light. So let's see what that code is. And we see that it shows event code 367. So let's see what that event code entails. So on the service manual, event code references the ED contactor, which is this one here, or this fuse number 9, which is a 250 amp fuse. So we're going to check both of those and see what's going on. And also here's a breakdown of event code 367, which tells us to check the fuse or the ED contactor. So we'll go ahead and remove this access panel. And the ED contactor is right here, and the fuses are here. So the ED contactor and the tips look pretty good. So now we're going to check the two fuses up here. This is FU fuse, so it's using the letter F and U for union. So it's FU fuse number 9. It's a 250 amp fuse. So we're going to check that fuse and see if it's blown or opened. So we get our fluke meter, cut it on, voltage, go with a battery negative, just right there. And we're going to take the red terminal and reference battery positive. Battery net positive. And as you can see, our meter is showing 36 or 37 volts. So let's cut the key on and see what happens. Now we got the test lead on the bottom side of the fuse right here. And I'm just using the test lead and a jumper. We're showing 37 volts. And we push on the pedal. Okay, so did you see it jump down to 36 volts and back up? But then the event code came back in. Contactor tips are open. They're not touching. So that means there's something going on with that fuse on the bottom side of it. So let's take the fuse out and check it. And we turn our fleet meter to this gauge here, which is, we're going to do an ohms test. So you'll see OL, so that means outer limit or overload, any terminology that could be out there in the industry, but it's basically we're just going to do an ohm test on the fuse. So let's connect our leads to the fuse. So we got our leads test attached to the fuse. Doesn't matter if you use black or red. In this case, I got the black one and I got the jumper wire. And so you always want to check your leads first. You should go to 0, 0, open, close, 0, 0, go to the fuse area, 0, 1 point something, 0.1, that's good. Now when you jump on the other side of the fuse right here, and you see all these crazy readings, it's jumping around, 24, 25, 27. Take off, touch again, 16, 15. Take off, touch again, 18. Remember, go back, check your wire again. That means you're completing the circuit through the red and the black wires up to the fluke meter. Take it off. Check the jumper wire. It's 1.4. Go back to the fuse again. Now you see all these high numbers again. So that tells me there's something going on with this fuse. So we're going to replace this fuse. But when we replace it, before we install a new fuse, we're going to check the new one doing the same test. So we're going to remove the old. And here's the new. As you can see, I turned it upside down. So again, touch red and black. 0.1. Go to the fuse. Hold on. There you go. 0.8, 0.9. Go to the other end of the fuse. 1.4, low. Showing some resistance, could be because we're on the car here. But touch it again. See 1.2. So that fuse is in much better shape than the other one. Let's get another test. There we go. So now we're showing 0.1. So this is a good fuse. So we're going to install this fuse on the truck. Now we have a new fuse installed. So let's plug it in and see what it does. Plug in the battery. Then turn on the key. Self-test. Push in on the foot pedal. Okay, so we're showing 6 battery bars, no wrench light, no issues. Go ahead and test the hydraulics. Lift, lower, on works. So the cause for 367 event code was a bad power fuse attached to the ED contactor. So again, to recap, we replaced this fuse, which is a 200 amp, 50 amp fuse, and also checked the tips, and they appear to be okay. So that pretty much concludes this video of troubleshooting that code 367. We'll go ahead and clear the codes. And once we clear the event codes, then you want it to read no codes. So that way, if any issues come back up, it'll start a fresh new set of codes. Let's go ahead and replace the side cover. Put the screws in. And that pretty much covers event code 367. Dealing with a power circuit on a Crown Reach truck. Again, if you like this video, please subscribe. And again, thanks for watching.